My name is Luca Serio. I am going to be a junior. I am a broadcast and digital journalism major, and I'm from Portland, Maine. One of my really cool friends is organizing it. I really wanted to support him, and I want to see it succeed. I also think it would be really cool if it kind of takes off on campus and people get kind of into it. I think it could be really cool to not for like fame by any means, but I think it would be cool to like be a part of another part of the school community in a different way. I think I'm pretty much known exclusively for playing Ultimate, and I love that. But I want to diversify the people that I know on campus outside of RA stuff, Ultimate stuff, so journalism stuff. So it'll add a community of people that I know. I think I'm a crazy competitive person with everything that I do. I want to be the best at it. So Syrvivor is just another avenue for me to be a competitive person and to hopefully like win at something or go far and feel like it was like another resume piece that in some time from now I can look back and be like, hey, this is a cool thing that's on YouTube that I did, and hopefully it'll attract some attention and the club can continue to prosper. I think people would describe me as a person as, I don't know if you want to say multiple personality, but I think there are a lot of elements to it. I think first and foremost, I'm really generous. I'm a pretty good leader. I think I can facilitate using kind of confidence people to rally behind me with my ideas, because I tend to have a game plan and stick to it. But I also think I'm pretty funny. I can lighten the atmosphere in the room, can be a goofball and not be so serious, and I think that can be helpful in leadership in a different way too. So I also think, and then there are people that I don't like, or people that have seen me, I don't know if you want to say at my worst, but have seen me you see me be really competitive and see me decide, hey, I want to go after this, or hey, I really want this really bad, and then see me put full effort into being to winning, and that's a different side of me too that doesn't come out all that often. And I don't know if Syrvivor is going to unlock that in me, because it's kind of reserved for sports, I guess, and for sometimes in the classroom. But it could come out if I decide that I'm the last couple people and I really, really want to go after this. Strategy is, and this isn't out of laziness, it is really out of like a lot of thought, is strategy is no strategy. I know that I'm quick to make my mind up to stuff, and so I'm giving myself, I honestly have not watched that much of the show. I've watched a couple episodes from other schools. All I really know is that Colin knows everything. And so I'm going to follow his lead for a little bit and until I feel like I have my footing, and then I'm going to try to develop a strategy once I get a sense of the players, get a sense of my role, get a sense of how I'm being received. And I think if I have to play defensive, I have to, be super extroverted, be kind of honeypot. However, I decide I fit into the group to be successful is what I'll do, and I'm going to wait for to see how the game starts and the game is played before I make that decision. I think my strengths and my weaknesses are similar. I think I have traits, and then they have two sides. I think a strength of mine is I have a strong voice. I think I'm the way I come off, the way I present, the way I talk can be confident and can be reassuring to people that might not have a plan, but it also can be like a siren at times. I definitely think I can talk myself into situations that I don't mean, say things and have to back them up. So I'm really interested in picking my moments of when I decide to like pour it on and be vocal, and also picking my moments of when I decide to like let other people talk and work on listening. Another strength, I think I'm pretty obsessive. I really think I don't do a ton of stuff on campus, but when I do things on campus, I get really, really, really into them because I want to be the best. And so I think if I, go far in this Survivor thing, I'm going to start to get really invested, and that means I put a lot of time and thought into how I'm going to do it, and looking for idols and winning challenges and making alliances and being tactical about the way I go about the game. But I think the other weakness with that is like easy to get too invested, be blinded by things that you don't see, think your way is right, and then there's a plot twist or things change, the rules are different, and someone else gets an advantage because of something that they did, and suddenly you've prepared all this much to end up in the low. And I think sort of the last strength, which is also weakness, is I think I definitely have a way to put the game over people, you know, and I don't do this really in like life, but I could see myself in like a game scenario putting using people or definitely putting my long-term success in the game over my relationship with someone that I might only have, you know, relationship with through Survivor. So if I don't want it to be too transactional and you know, burn bridges or friendships over it. I hope people are mature enough that the game itself doesn't, you know, dig that deep. But if it does, I could totally see myself having people that I don't talk to on campus or seeing people in passing and kind of giving them a nod, but not being fully invested in being their friends afterwards. So definitely game first is going to be a strength, but it could also be a weakness. Because there isn't another outcome. Like, I don't see another outcome. Like, there isn't. It's sort of one of those things where I've always felt like this, and you know, I pick a plan, pick an idea, and then it just is like I make it happen. You know, my internship this summer was like that. There's no reality in which I should have been working unpaid in Boston a couple days a week, but like I decided that's what I wanted, and then I like made it happen, and I made everything else work around it. I don't want to be at a level where I'm like sacrificing time spent playing Ultimate, or I could definitely see Ultimate time conflicting because that's sort of my first non-academic priority as a captain, but which I'm so excited about. But I also could just like, if a couple things go my way and I decide that okay, I'm going all in on this, then I don't think that there's a certain level of mental willpower that I think I possess that really could put the extra 10% between me and someone else that's just kind of like, it would be cool if I win. Mm-hmm. So I'd said it in the pre-interview, and I'm going to say it until I win or get knocked out. I really think I'm going to win this, and I know as soon as in my head I think I probably am not going to win, then I'll probably lose. But until that time comes, hopefully it won't, and it's kind of my choice if it comes or not, then I am like really all in, and I really think I've really got a shot to do this thing. I think first plug is Luke. Luke's done everything. Luke's a great video editor. Luke, great organizer, great leader. He's got this sort of people that want to be leaders, don't know how to nag. It's something I deal with as a team captain a lot. If you want to get college kids to do things that you want to do, you got to be a nag. You got to be okay with being, you know, persistent, even if, you know, people ignore you or blow you off or let it go. And so shout out Luke for being that person over and over. And I think that is going to make this game work. No one wants to be involved in a Survivor game that's not well organized, well put together. I think next plug is Colin. Colin agreed to do this with me. Colin's a great kid. I hope we're in the same Chinese section for next year so we can send you guys all kinds of vlogs from that. He's going to pull me through this, and he's going to teach me everything, and so I'm going to learn a lot from him. And I think that I might tell other people, I hope this comes out after the game, but I might tell other people I'm making alliances, or tell other people that we're friends, or that it's cool, or that I'll back them up. But at the end of the day, like the only person I would never, if Colin and I are the two finalists, it's going to be like a Katniss Peta situation from the first Hunger Games. Like, we're going to like both self-destruct so that we both win. Like, you know what I mean? Like anyone else though, like, is fair game, has been fair game, will be fair game. And like, no matter what they say about me, no matter what I say about them, from this point on, you know, it's all about my relationship with Colin. Colin's going to pull me through. I'm going to pull Colin through, and we're both going to go like minimum top 5. Like, that's a given, and I'm so excited to work with him because I have class with him, but I don't really intersect with him anywhere else on campus. And so this is like something we're both super into. We're both very different people, but we both have similar goals and get along really well. And so I think that like we're similar enough, but not too similar. We're going to butt heads, and it's going to be really fun to watch for everyone else.